Game day 3 in ECL, we're looking at the Division 3 tonight. But we are back tonight over at Foy, where we last looked at WD44 and the FLX taking on Dundee and LL, taking a 4-1 victory. They return to the front line as Axis, but with a new opponent, Colt and PZL. Now, Colt and PZL had a terrific start in ECL, winning both their matches, making them joint top with Bad Company. Will they be able to extend their streak tonight? Or will the wrath of WD44 and the Phalanx put a halt on it? Vote is active currently. 20 minutes. Who do you think will win? Channel points only. It's only a little bit of fun. Team emotes are available as well. Kickoff in around about 16 minutes now. 16 minutes and then kickoff will happen. Back here on ECL Division 3, it's going to be a great game. It's a tough one. Colt, absolute favourites. Colt and PZL, absolutely favourites to win this. We can see it on the ECL website, where the majority, and a high majority of the votes are for Colt and PZL. The majority of them actually going for a 5-0 win. So, big ask from the Axis team tonight. Will they be able to hold them back? Will they be able to get a win? Last time that they were here, they did win 4-1. So will they be able to do that again? Will they be able to just sneak away with a 3-2? Who knows? But it's a big ask, and it's going to be a big combined effort from these guys tonight. So we've had a few games played for the ECL already. We've got some playing next weekend, some of them playing tonight, some of them just played a little bit earlier in today, but it's all about tonight now. We are gonna straight away look on to the Axis team on who we have. I haven't got the team lineup for the Colt and BZL, so we'll skip them, but we'll have a little look at them when we enter the game in just over 10 minutes. But let's have a look at the lineup. So, leading the game tonight, we've had him before. He is a great commander. It is Judge. He will be joining us after the game to talk about the game as well and how he thought it would have gone on for him. But the message from the WD44 and the Phalanx, not a trash talk, but they're going to go for a strength through unity as a quote tonight. Strength through unity is kind of like their motto. It's a fantastic sentence. It's a fantastic quote. And that's what they want to put out there tonight. So, without further ado, we are going to look at the lineup we have got for the majority of WD44. Leda Lappen, Paradox, Zbor, Massive Gonzo, Adi Payne, Naboli, Cause, Mugra, Charlie Murphy, Kuf, Krause, Vaha, Mickey, SRB, Hitman, Lucky, Wolfie, Clancy, Junior, Nani, Wardaddy, Vechna, Vatra, Zonkia 97, Alcree. We've also got Milo, Pachov, Bagvix, I think. Atomic Blast, Ivan, Mustang, Wugov, Lovich, Dul, and Speedweed, all from WD44. Now for the Phalanx, we've got the main man Scars, Proximo, Electro, Satari, Ranger of the North, Dark Breath, Denny Hetchberg, Craven, Comrade, Malagama, Pozamari, Kauzus, Zorbas, Panos, and Spiros. And not for last, we've also got Maestro as well in there. Big names for both of those, WD44 and the Phalanx. We've seen them time and time as we've seen them throughout the months as they were joining up together. When we saw them playing over on Stalingrad, we're seeing them playing in I think we saw them in Purple Heart Lane as well. We've seen them over here in Foy, so we're seeing a majority of them, and there's a few new faces that I haven't seen before. Dark Breath is one of them. Craven is another one from the Phalanx. I'm looking at WD44. I don't think I've seen Patchov before, but the rest I'm quite new to. So I'm looking forward to seeing what these guys have got to bring towards the big community. It's boy, it's gonna be a tough one. It really depends on the points on that first, second, and that third for each team. Is it going to be benefiting it? And then will we see Foy as a point as the Axis second? Will we see Road to Bastogne, I believe it is, on the left side for the Allies? It's all we're just going to have to wait. But until then, what we can do is have a quick look at where we think the map will be. Okay, so as usual, Axis on the top, which will be the WD44 on the Phalanx. We've also got Carlton PZL as the Allies at the bottom. West Bend as the first point, Southern Edge, and then Dogout Barn. I'd say West Bend completely benefits the Axis if they cap. If they don't, it's very difficult. But it's also very difficult for the Allies to kind of defend from, because they can just get picked off with a tank, not really have anything to help them out with. So big point for Axis. Southern Edge, big 50-50, and we saw that last time with the last game against Dundee and Lost Legion? Dundee on Lost Legion? Or I think it's Lost Legion. I'm so sorry, I forgot. I normally say LL. And then we've also got Dugout, which is a big point for both teams. And maybe we might see this. We might see West Bend. I'm looking for those two teams. I don't want Southern Edge. I think we've seen enough of Southern Edge before. But yes, let's have a look at West Bend. And I don't know why I lost that picture above me, but let's have a look. So if we have a little look, I'm expecting the Allies Cop BZL to try and probably get a tank in around these areas here. That's where I'm expecting those to go. I'm thinking the WD44 and the Phalanx will get close to the West Bend, and one will probably even go sideways, maybe even around the mini few buildings, mini town here, so they can kind of fire onto the point. But it's very crucial that the Axis capture this. It's a big point for them, and if they have it and they cap it, it's very good for them, you know. And against a team like Can't ZL, I will not be surprised if they sit and hold for the entire game. You know, it's a big win if they do, but it's also got a good push for the Allies to get into this straight down the line, where a majority of the team will come from. We will see completely some flanking. I'll just push that to the side. We will see major flanking from the sides in around this point, maybe even Southern Edge and trying to go into Foy just to try and come down. But this area here is very important for both teams to hold and hold on to. If they can hold it and they cap the point, it's very good, because you can scout ahead for any incoming tanks where infantry are coming from. It's a good area to hold. So big point here as well as West Bend. Let's have a look at Southern Edge. Now, Southern Edge, tanks. We saw last time the Axis, they had a tank roughly and around this area here, which allowed them to push into Southern Edge. Where we see the Allies have a tank in around here, we know that Dundee and OL had one roughly around this location here earlier on in the game at the beginning when they were playing last on game day 1. So we'll see that probably there because it's a good angle for them to kind of cover behind with the tank. We'll definitely see a lot of infantry attacking this area, and we saw lots of the phalanx defending this area as well against Dundee and OL. So I'm expecting another side of that again if we go on to Savage. And we're going to see a little bit of flanking and maybe a little bit of skirmishes on the right side where infantry will try to kind of flank around, but if not, they're going to have to flank very, very wide. And with a game like this, it's going to be very difficult if they do flank very, very wide. And you don't want to bring too many players outside of the point. So crucial that you kind of stick everyone close-ish to the point on Southern Edge. Let's have a look at West Dugout. Sorry, Dugout. For sure, there'll be some sort of garrison, maybe in around here. There's a little dugout, sort of like light dugout thingy, where you can get like a garrison or a few OPs. Where I'm expecting one of them. Tanks 100% will look to try and come down this railway line. Great advantage if you can hold it and get your infantry around it. Like on the flip side, we'll definitely see some tanking on the far west, far west side of the point. So I won't be surprised that if we see some of that. There is a building, if I can have a little look, it's roughly around here, I believe, where you can kind of scout on where infantry will come from. So that will be obviously, is it there? I think it is, yeah. So it's around there. If not, it's here. Where they'll be scouting across and looking to see what's incoming and what's coming up for the team. So someone will be around there, maybe even some squad leader, just to double check where everyone is coming from. But the main areas for the Allies will be coming from this point here. And I'm not surprised if we're seeing artillery hitting on this tonight. Absolutely pummeling it. So we'll see from that. For the Axis, they have kind of two angles that they can push from. They can push down the main road and then up from the railway line and into dugout point. So this dugout will probably give us the better in terms of watching a game. It'll probably give us a little bit more kills, some more good plays. Southern Edge, if I have a little look, Southern Edge will give us a bit of a mix between little skirmishes, big tank play, wide tank play. So we'll see about that one. But also West Bend is probably going to be my favourite to hold on to. I think that might be a good one to have a little look at. Without going on too far, we've got about 3 minutes until the game kicks off. So let's have a little look at how the game is playing on and whether we've got the team lined up. I will also be going to fill out my drink because I feel like my tongue's swelling up. So I'm going to go get a drink. You guys can go do the same while we wait for the game to start.
Check it. ماشي بريم كويتي. Deki vozi. A čekaj,
And here we go. ECL Division 3. Colt and ECL against WD and the FLX. Over here on Foy, the points Road to Rekong, Foy, West Bend, N30 Highway, Boys Jacks. Having West Bend and N30 as the points is fantastic. It's going to be tight. It's going to be brutal. If Colt BZL capture West Bend, it's going to be extremely difficult for the Axis. End of is going to be extremely difficult. However, if they cap, it's game on. It's going to be a bloodbath. And to have Foy as the next point is probably their best one for the Axis to hold. It's a good point for them, so they can really be able to get more people over onto West Bend. It's going to be a very interesting game now. Just under a minute now for the teams. It's going to be a good one. It's West Bend. It's a fantastic point, and it's going to be absolutely brutal. 15 seconds before the gun starts blazing. Let the battle begin. We're seeing some RT hits already, maybe even a few tank shots as well. We see 2 trucks, supply truck and a transport coming up. See a tank in the distance. 2 more trucks for Colt BZL. What are we seeing? A tank for WD44 on the flank. 3 trucks coming up. It's looking promising for the Actors now. It's extremely promising. They are in it. Have they had a bad start? Look at this. Where are the Allies? Absolutely unopposed right now. They are fantastic. We normally see the Allies being a little bit closer to the point there, but we're going to see maybe this MG mounts. Looks like he might try and take the shot, but the Allies with a fantastic chance there. There goes the transport truck. We're seeing big infantry out in the distance there, where we were saying earlier that's important to have. The Allies, the Axis will want to make sure that they get that under their control once they cap. Oh, Claus gets the kill. Good start. This is perfect. This is what they wanted. Is it what Colt wanted and BZL? It does look like it, because they look like that was their focus. That is what they were going for. So we will see. But have they actually seen it from these guys here? This is actually an impressive. Calzus needs to be very careful because he's got a few players on his left and someone, maybe Spiros, needs to see it. Spiros doesn't though. And it looks like the Axis will cap. There we go. First cap under the way. Fantastic start. The next point will be highway. Let's have a look. Big support from the tank, and that means a lot to the Axis. Having a tank over there stopping the infantry coming in, that's fantastic. Now we should start to see some of the Allies' tanks coming up surely. We're seeing 2 tanks here. Oh, artillery hitting it. They're losing the point though. Have we got a garrison up? We have got one in the point. They are defending it though for now. Someone just got rocketed. Now we're seeing a truck with an assault Satari. Let's have a little look at this because we don't normally see a truck. If I can spot it. There is a tank squad waiting to come out, but we don't normally see someone going for the artillery this quick. Keep an eye on this because is he just going to go satchel the recon? We'll come back to him. We'll come back. Let's have a quick look. Copy ZL getting a good foothold towards the point now. Flanking on the side, as well as pushing up Hitman and Craven. Craven just survives the shot. What are we seeing here? Supplies in the far distance. We're also seeing a nice light tank over here at the building. That will try and do some damage from the side. Good angle. I'm surprised that that no allies have anything up here on this point here. Let's have a quick look. Oh, he's going straight for the nodes. Satchel. No satchel. Taken out individually. He thinks, no, this is way too long. Satchel it. And placed. 30 seconds. We'll be back. Nodes going down so quick in the game can really put a lot of pressure on the Colt and BZL, which not normally you see supply nodes going down so quick. God leading the charge before he gets absolutely annihilated. Denny just in a corner here. Let's have a quick look. Think we might miss it. Nope, it's over it. Could be any second now, unless he's done a minute. Not the best bombing runs that we've seen from Judd. It's the right idea, maybe at the wrong time, maybe a little bit desperate just to try and relieve some pressure from the sides, but you're also seeing a good flank, not flank, a flank from the side here. Kalzus wants to come and support. Panos hopefully misses his shot. Does it? The tank just says, get this player away from me. Claws in the high ground there against Niktos. As he crawls through. Claws. Claws unaware at the moment. Big push wide. And fantastic artillery hit on the Axis. Need that tank down. Zorbas or Paradox need to get towards at least those logs. Get to those logs to get a satchel down. The phalanx crawling. Anything to stay in cover from that tank. Meanwhile, we are contested N30 with also the cap here. Panos is the last man remaining. Big push wide. This is dangerous, but a tank is there to support. 45% for the Colt BZL. Gradually getting up to 50 of the cap. It's getting tight. Do we still have garrison? Yes, we do. Need more on defense, especially against a team like Colt BZL. Paradox is here. Paradox goes down after he drops some supplies. Lost. Sorry, Ost. %, but the Axis are defending. Big pushback. In comes the light tank to hopefully change the outcome. One hit. Zorbas goes down in the nick of time. Big kill that was. Big kill. Campanos. No one's marking this tank as it freely goes past. This is crazy. They need this tank down. Coming up to 75% for Cole and BZL. Will they be able to defend it? Can they hold it? Garrison's not there anymore. Annihilated. Nunny is here. Marking the tank. Nunny might get shot from behind. But he's got numerous players in front of him as he pushes in. Look at that. Name your target. Cap changes and it now goes towards dark tank just running around, trying to catch OPs, maybe even find a garrison. Trying to get a shot behind, but we need someone with a rocket. Tank goes down. Will we see a rocket from the boar? The boar redeploys. Maybe we had the wrong loadout. That was a big chance. But also, on the flip, the recon team for the Allies are already in the next point. We had a flicker of cap, but Cause is here to prevent that. I'm guessing we're going to see Love build a garrison. I think he just went down there. Might be trying to build a garrison up in F6. Raven and Addy Payne, desperate to stay alive, getting MG'd in the distance by Winters. Winters just having a lovely time. What's Maestro gonna do? Oh, disgusting. Absolutely disgusting hit from the tank. Now it's all at Foy. Garrison down. 2 garrisons remaining. They've lost their foothold in F6. Flyers coming down. Looks like Judge is going to work its way on it. Nick doesn't see the garrison. But look at that in the background. Does Mickey hear the shots? Nixos doesn't look like he wants to go towards it. Now he does. Now he does. Milo. I think that was Milo there. Vatra is behind. Maybe we might see some supplies, maybe in the C6 on the edge, where you can try and get a garrison up, but for now we're not going to get any advantage onto West Bend. But in they come. Colt Pizadel already on the flank before. Rax with the kill. Here in a tank. There it comes. Don't know if we're going to have decent angle, but we might actually see, I think we do actually, in the far distance, you can just see a tank wave. We might see a hit. Look like they're not looking. All it needs is a quick glance. It's out of sight now. Spotter versus spotter. They skip past each other. Zeus goes down. Supported with the artillery hit. And in comes the 75. We saw that last time. A light tank went in, followed by another one. To recap, what will we see here? It looks like it's stuck. El Bolchi might catch someone here. Let's have a look. There he is. There he is. Doesn't see. Os did not see, but it's about to roughly go down. We're on about 75% here already at Foy. Last of the axis goes down to that last artillery hit. It's going to be another cap for Foy on for the Allies. There we go. WD44 still got a few players here. War Daddy, massive paradox later lap against Stalin for 1. The last point road to Rekong. See what's actually happening now. I won't be able to get eyes. Oh. Stalin. Oh, he caught him from behind as he was looking away. Rax wants revenge. He redeploys? It's a tough point now for the Axis to come back from this. Don't see any Allies tanks coming up through the battlefield for now. There it is, actually. We might see this tank have an angle. Can he fire through? Don't think he actually can see. They need someone to take this out for sure. Go out and see. In the absolute open field there. Tank just walking through unopposed. Our tank doesn't see it out in the distance. It's freely just moving round. Tank's been marked, but still no movement. Panos is coming though. Panos. He pops his head, Panos. He's a dead man. There it is. Panos is wait. Oh, he ducked. Panos with a flop of a shot. Panos, wakey wakey. Airhead coming up. Oh, it's a cheeky airhead. We'll jump on it in very shortly. Nothing happening over at 4 the axis. But we have to have a little look at this airhead. It's happening. Right on the edge. Right here. Fucking away, and it's gonna happen. Spiros. No, runs away. Scars doesn't see it. Wait. Spiros is the one that can do it. Panos moves away. It's gonna spawn. Carl and PZL are gonna spawn on this airhead. There it is. This is a fantastic airhead, and look at that. They were waiting. Spiros goes down, and suddenly, but we are capping Foy for now. Let's have a look at this. Good, quick shots. We are defending it though, so I'm going to stick here. Garrison's still alive. Zorbas flanking, and the people just keep coming and coming. Look at Devil from around the corner. Even the tankers are trying to do their best. Mana takes the player out. We'll probably see maybe 2 more spawn waves off that airhead. There comes another one. Look at that, instantly capping. Or contest, we're going to see a bombing run coming in. It should be a diagonal. It is. It might even take out their own players, but no, it won't. Denny Maestro survives. Act is holding on to the grip of their teeth, but it's coming. Scars goes down. Zorbas in the distance. I think they're searching for the garrison. Here it is. Is it going to be a big spawn? They need it to be a big spawn. You didn't see the garrison in front of you? Okay, it's... Okay. I was worried there. Absolutely fantastic movement throughout the map from Can't Be Zerdel. They gave him, they sucked him in to West Bend, but from then on they just knew exactly what they were doing throughout the map, and they executed it very well. Artillery coming down to support. Will we see anything? Artillery coming in, but it's not going to be enough. Too many players from Colt and PZL are here. Look at that. An MG just waiting to see if anything comes out. And when it does, he's wrapping it up. But look at this. This is the chance. And they're defending it. Absolutely fantastic. Look at this. Big, fantastic effort. Judge has clearly shot a rocket in the command chat, saying that he wants more. Can they hold on to it? They've got the numbers. Spiros pushes. Ankus takes him out. It's a tremendous effort. Absolutely tremendous effort from WD and the FLX. Strafe coming in. Vaha in the distance. He knows exactly where he needs to go. To the edge of the map, and that is exactly where he wants to. Oh, Vaha just gets caught in the nick of time. Now it's anyone's game, but they defended it very well, executed that defensive push in the nick of time. But the next biggest thing is getting themselves back into foil. One shot and a tank before it goes down. Massive change of effort from the Axis. Much better. And look at this. Beast Smash will surely go for a satchel. Don't throw grenades, just get the satchel on it. You've got a fantastic... If you've got a satchel, I don't think he has actually. Oh! Wolfie with a fantastic shot there. Takes out the OP. His own tank gets the kill of Wolfie. Now that tank needs to repay him for that and take out every single player. Paradox is behind. Paradox loves a grenade. He goes down to Cloud Pain. Takes one with him though. One player remaining. Maestro. Breathe. Because that was an intense few minutes. Now, with an almost 5-0 victory to the Colt and PZL, it's now and the Axis go on up into Foy and continue their push. Huge ask. Let's have a little look at the map. Right, so we've got a nice garrison in G4. Valkyrie looking to flank. We're already waiting for Vechna Vetra to be on West Bend if we can take Foy, and that's the big hit. Yeah, but we have got 55 minutes left. Up to anything come, and look at that as the tank pushes up. Surrounded by numerous infantry. We do have 2 tanks coming up on the right though. Which I'm trying to spot and I can't see. There we are, we've got one in the distance there. So we might see the tank get shot if Judge. Perfect shot on that tank there. Absolutely perfect. But once again, not only are we seeing the Axis capping, which are currently leading, but we're also seeing Road to Racon getting capped here. So who is going to fold in first? At the moment, we're seeing a slight advantage over here at Foy. Both teams need to keep the pressure on. Exchange. Fantastic shot. Oh, in comes the spawn wave from Devil and his team as the tank approaches. Look at this. One shot missed, hits as it continues. Mustang as the shooter. It did a good push. Ivan out. Another spawn wave. Looks like Mechanic is here, but the tank will try to get away. Norbas goes down. But little do they know where the garrison is. Just right here, meters away on the opposite side of the road. Building, sorry. Give it a good angle and that tank can actually take that garrison out, but it retreats for repairs. Browse. Browse pushes away to put an OP up. Low is closely fire. Judge. Look at this. Two commanders. One in the building, one just out. Judging his enemy's outcome all by himself. But look at this. Judge desperate. Devil, if he only just looked. The opposite way, he would have found the commander. Lost. Puts an OP up, but it looks like Wolfie. Wolfie gets the kill. I'm surprised we haven't seen a tank from Colt. They'll push the last remaining point. That will give them a big opportunity to finish the game off. But at the moment, it's all defending here. Vaha doesn't see. Nor does Crowboy. Ventnor continues on his adventure through into church. Not the right time to sit there and pray. Now is the time to kill and spray. That was cringe. That was fucking cringe. Va, get the kill. Baha continues. He might see the garrison, but he's going the opposite way. Nice garrison in C4, which to help with the defensive push there. Also will help if they capture 4 as well. But this is the angle that the Axis need to push onto. Nani going from defense to defense. Nani gets caught from behind. Cal Payne. Actually having a lovely game, Cal Payne. Putting himself in the right good positions. I think he was the one that was in the empty earlier on. Holding and making sure that no one was spawning once they were capping the last point. Hitman on the side. Searching and searching. Vaha comes in. Their aim to find this garrison and take it out. They have come from the backside. Hitman misses his shots and got paid back for that. Quick exchange. As the FLX roll through ECL. I'm guessing Mechanic is waiting and picking off Panos. Panos on the left, FLX on the right, ECL in the middle. Spiros jumps over. 1 down, 2 down, 3 down. And it goes down. Fantastic quick shots from Mechanic. Great play from that. Vaha's OP goes down for losing its opportunity to capture this. Marga and Dark Ref pushing an open field where he will be going down. Satchel on by Mickey. Might be taking himself out. He needs to be pushing on. We're seeing a bombing run coming in. Mechanic lobs a grenade through the window. The Bulgy is getting swarmed with players. Pops himself out of the broken roof. Takes one player out. 1 to 2 now. 1 to 3. Citrus in the corner. Fantastic play. Can he continue? He does. 3 to him now. Citrus wants some. He's unhappy. Posse man. Ooh. Posse man. Terminator style. Takes out all of the players. Fantastic play. 1 player left. Citrus. But we'll come back. Have a look at the map. Garrison goes down in G3. Probably look to try and get one up in and around E4. Maybe F4. Vaha. No, sorry, Claws. So close to this Garrison. It's surely red. Claws jumps. He takes it. Is this the moment? My way. Oh, Claws. Fantastic work. Garrison's down on Foy. This is a great opportunity. And with that, he starts capping. He's taking everyone out. Now's the opportunity. Get the tanks in. Electro behind. It looks like someone just redeployed there. Milo trying to find some high ground as it jumps up through the broken, demolished building. Judge. Mark in a tank. A light one. Far wide. Lovrick pushes away into safety. I'm surprised we're not seeing some spawning from the half track here. No way, no way, no way. Judge. Looking like it was easy. In comes the tank. Judge should be screaming at his team to come in and take this tank out. Gets him from behind. It's a bit very close at the moment. Some WD44 and FLX sometimes have the upper hand with the spawn, and like something like that, we might start to see some sort of cap if Gamer goes down. We're seeing a little bit of contestment. Gamer just hiding behind the wall here, waiting. Look at this, Nunny and Charlie Murphy. Charlie Murphy took the shot that was placed for Nunny, but Nunny comes. This is the best opportunity that the Axis have. Can they continue with this? Need certainly more players, and there comes the spawn wave. Is that the garrison then? Yeah, it is. Very much in the open. Wolfie being very delicate on what he does here. Severely outnumbered, especially having a tank about 20-30 meters away from him. Spawn wave just in front. 5, maybe 10. He puts up an OP, now he goes for it. Takes the OP, takes one. Wolfie instantly goes down. Will his OP be able to stay alive? Blinks, pushes the wrong way. Winters is the next best hope for that. Catches it just merely by luck, but look at this. War Daddy goes down. Winters with a lucky take on that OP. The Axis severely damaged from that blow. Capping for straight after, and then almost on to road to Recon. They held it very close. It was moments away, but with a huge spawn, they are continuing the game. 4-1. It's a big ask. 35 minutes remaining. Axis players fully down now, into the point. We have got a tank coming up on our left side. There's the tank. Now I don't know why this is, but a tank player not in a tank, unless that's the tank that just went down and he survived. Airhead, is it the same spot? It looks to me like it is. Will they be able to do it again? If they do, the Axis have not learnt their lesson, and it's not looking good right now. Later lap, not looking. Now he does. Nope, he pushes, but Craven is coming. Craven saw it last minute. Will he get it in time? Will there be a arty strike? Looks like he's going to make it. much better seeing that airhead, and it goes down. Judge with a second fantastic hit on that take. That tank has been standing there for an awful long time. It was moments away before that was going to happen, and it was accurate. Well done, Judge, on that hit. With that new commander ability, you tank cannot stay at a spot for long. It takes about 21 seconds for the time that the commander starts the ability and for it to land, so you really don't have time. You have to keep on that move, especially on a heavy tank map. Gamer gets the kill. But looks to me like Colt, PZL looking to try and finish this. Now they're putting a little bit more pressure onto the next point, pushing their way up to Road to Recon. They feel like they are defending well enough. They feel like this is the moment we can start pushing on. Will we see a tank coming over to support? Oh. Disgusting hit. One more. Looking to see what he can get. Shaggy Bean just survives. Low survived as well. Beat Mash in the open field. Look at that. Boy, climbing up to 50% for WD44 and FLX. Defended once again from the Allies. Taking charge at this point. Don't want to give that up. Absolutely. Cause pushes. He goes down. Wolfie coming around the corner on Junior up top. Wolfie charging through here. behind Wolfie. Wolfie does not know. Wolfie down. Cause might do the same as Wolfie. Poor Link. Keeping his gun very close to his face. Keeping an eye on where people are coming from. Look at this. Look at this. Turn around. Catches one. Cuff doesn't even see. Airhead coming in to support. This is the best opportunity. The Axis have had 50% now capped. Medic goes down. Cuff. Vechnavatra pushing through. Nani goes down. So does Vechnavatra. Wolfie needs to keep that airhead alive. Unfortunately, it's in the middle of the road from Judge. Lol throws a grenade. Takes it down. Not the best of luck with that one. MG beat smash. Watching the corner here. Cause might kill him. Oh, got called by low again. Beat smash, look at this. Boom. Boom. Wolfie. There's me thinking Wolfie's going to go down. Absolutely not. You come up to Wolfie, you're dead. Not Wolfie. Bossy man. Ang Sankus. Oh, he's thrown a grenade inside the window. Looking to do the same up top. Stalin behind. The Axis pushing out further to factory, Cobra factory. Are they selling themselves short to road to Rakong? Is it going to be too much of a stretch? So far, it's all good. They're defending very well. Supplies coming down for the Axis. Wolfie, they get selling the point, but surrounded by a huge amount of cult players. Two garrisons up for the Axis. Vectra goes down once again. Keltnez takes the kill on the truck. Valkyrie got supplies with a fantastic push from the truck. Gets the garrison up. 3 garrisons. 4 garrisons all the way around 4. This is fantastic from a much better performance from the Axis. Now, can they push on? Can they go into it? 2 out of the 4 are able to spawn. With amount of garrisons like that, it's a moment of time. Is the garrison still where we know where it is? It's not. It's down. It looks like it's just there. Valkyrie pushes through. We'll probably mark the tank in front of him shortly. 75 acres away. Garrison down already with Citrus and Cloud Paint. There. Now we're seeing a bigger push from the Colt VZL. They've got 76 here at Cobra Factory. Panos wants to shoot from the window. Let's see what he's got. He got shot just before he could fire. What a touching moment that was. Does he get it? He does indeed. Devil, keeping an eye on the flank. Making sure no tanks come out, marking anything that does while his team gets set up at Cobra Factory. Light tank coming up behind. Won't probably do anything to the 76. Far distance. We're seeing another 76 in front of us though. Paradox and Ladle up, leading the front line here. Well, the WD44 start hold their front line. In comes the Colt from the right. Fantastic shot. Who is this one player? It's the one and only Spiros. Inside the point. Big spawn wave from his team. Oligan is the closest PZL player. Misses all of his shots. Panos. Oligan goes through the Spiros' OP is down though. Will he be able to get another one up? Tight angle for him. And the wave of people are coming. Sodari is all alone here. Lucky one wants to get a shot. Oh dear. A grenade basically on his belly, laying down. Tough kill. .5 minutes left. WD44 and FLX did really well defending that last point in the nick of time. From that onwards, they've had a good opportunity. Goodbye. They had a good opportunity to take the next point point. But Cold PZL absolutely defending, nipping out any pushes that they do. 2 tanks. Will we see whatever it's called, dive bomber? We have probably no supplies for that. But this is smart. Look at that, 2 76s here, just popping away. A light tank was taking out his own player then. Hi, Ben. Racks and cores on the right. Just claws now. Mechanic takes him out as well as Bender pushes up with Maccabee on their right. Quite surprised that White Cult hasn't and PZL pushed the next point. They've got 2 tanks. They can get up there, especially with the infantry around. Alcree desperate to try and get Garrison up on the side, and it looks like he will be able to. Garrisons for the Axis. That was close. have a look to see if the 76s are pushing up now. One's... Nope. Look at this bush. They are going. It's a good angle. They have the bodies to cap if they can get into it, and if big. Do you know what? I think they could do it. Oh, I think they could do it. If no one gets separated and they just keep pushing and pushing, be relentless, just sprint there, get in there. Spiros goes down. Kraus. Oh, just got him in the nick of time. More smoke coming in. Still unaware of where that new garrison is for the Allies though. They're getting their bodies in. They're pushing. They're searching. Even I'm struggling where it is. Kraus, Wolfie behind. Lockie. He misses in shots, just gets him in a nick of time. And there is the guy, right next to Gamer. Big spawn, Colt sensed it coming in. Look at this bush. But with that, Colt are now expecting it and they are in the open field. They might start to get picked off now. Let's start with Rex. Rex is the first one. Panos in the distance. Oh, a whole entire squad goes down in the distance to the RT. All players from all sides going down here. Another spawn wave. What Daddy and Wolfie? We go down immediately. Bro just goes down in the nick of time, but it's followed up with a grenade. Recon spot. I took him in the right time. Caught him. Just as he ducked. Zabor got players behind him. Eight and a half minutes remaining. Lucky one overlooking. Cowboy wants to push. We've got Senkus and Rias. Good shot. You can see players out in the distance there though. Backdrop goes down. Counters with the MG. Might even get Citrus. Doesn't for now. That does. Now here is some different type of gameplay here. Fighting in the absolute open field. Racks. Goes down. Another spawn wave here. Six. And just over half minutes remaining. It's a big ask. Huge ask for WD44 and FLX to capture this, but it's not looking likely. Calzus will do his best to hold on to this OP. So creeping up to lucky one. Citrus in the corner, but yeah, we knew that was coming. Beat mash. Airhead coming up. And I think it could actually be a good airhead. Have a quick look at where it should be landing. Yeah, let's see if we can spot. I just hope it's not in front. Where is this? Let's have a little look. But Slanish looks like he's pushing it though. Oh, if only that had an HE in it. There it is. One of them needs to be HE. Not a smoke. Not a smoke. Needs to be HE. 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 Down. I have to mix these up. Some HE, some smoke, and that was not having the right mix at the right time. Too much smoke, not enough HE. I think there was only one there. Cuff gets in the supply truck down as it creeps away from him. Will we see a last minute airhead? The whole entire team has been resorted down to this garrison here. Nothing else. No OP. That in itself is game over. That will be 4-1. We've still got an hour, minute and 40 minutes to confirm it, but we know 4-1. Panos. Look at this as he creeps up. Panos, desperate to get in. Getting caught. desperate run from Panos. Maybe more of a frustrated push. It's working for him. How has he managed that? A desperate, frustrated push has turned out to be a good one. Slanish, he got the airhead. Will he be able to get Panos as well? He does. Seconds remaining. What when a game could have finished on the hour mark, it has resulted down to a whole entire game, and that has been fantastic. Extra gameplay, extra time for the WD and Phalanx to kind of work on it. They defended that very well. Great angle for them to spawn back in. It was a tough game against BZL and Colt. A well fought, well deserved victory from them. Absolutely. ECL, Division 3, Colt BZL 4, WD, and the Phalanx 1. Stay there because we have Judge himself joining us in a little chat very, very shortly. But let's have a quick look at. Oh, got to learn to scroll quicker. Then you guys can pause the. Scores. But yes, stay there because we're gonna have the commander himself join us very, very shortly. But stay there. Looks like Judge is already in there waiting. Let's not keep him hanging.
Hello.
Hello, Judge. Hey, how are you?
Um,
What a game.
yeah.
a tough game. You had such a great start, But what went wrong in your eyes? What do you think happened?
Well, to be honest with you, they were, I mean, better than us. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it or anything like that. They were more even prepared, I would even say, than us. They almost, I would even say, read, like almost read us like a book in some areas. Things that we planned, like half went right, half went wrong. Uh, we did the crucial mistakes in terms of garrisons at a certain point of the game, but after those mistakes, it was really hard to keep on pushing forward. And how can I say? We tried. We kind of got in a groove somewhere in the, like around like late, mid-late game, but it wasn't enough. I guess we just didn't have enough luck on our side, I guess, and they were just better in terms of some areas. So I guess we have a lot of things to improve on.
I think you knocked it on the head. I think right at the beginning when you said that they read you like a book. Did you kind of get that feeling as soon as you realized that you kept that point extremely easy? It's like you
Well,
were giving
yeah,
it.
the flanks were definitely they were going for the flanks.
Yeah.
I saw that from the beginning of the game, and we really tried to push those flanks and secure them, but I guess just the manpower wasn't enough.
hmm
And then we had like a dilemma in terms of how many people. I mean, sorry, I had a dilemma in terms of how many people I should send to actual flank and how many I should keep.
Yeah.
So it was a really really hard. It was like a hard decision, and
hmm
at the end, I guess I made the wrong one. So it happened. What
Well,
happened? I cannot change the facts. So
well, like you said, they are very experienced. They are very strong. They've won 3 of their games now. They are, depending if BC have won their game now, they're probably top. So, and I wouldn't say that they um like it was your fault. I think that you kept yourself in a team. You kept yourself in the game. I saw you behind the point, trying to get Garrisons up. You were in and around. I wouldn't say it's the bad decision. You learn. You had 2 fantastic dive bomber hits.
oh yeah,
Um,
I know. I got confirmation kills. Yeah.
yes, we saw those. So they were great. So I think having and it goes to show how important that flank, those few buildings that where they flanked from is so important, and you have to have both focus just on West Bend as well as that particular area as well. And it looks like they aced their movement. I'd say I wouldn't say it was your or your team's fault. I just think that Colton B. Zadell, they aced what they needed to
Yeah,
do.
I think they did a
They
really perfect push,
yes,
to be honest.
yeah,
In terms of a lot of things, they did a really good job. I mean,
hmm
they were even when we were trying to attack them on Foy, they were basically shutting us down everywhere almost. Like
yeah,
I almost had like a feeling that we are never gonna even get close. Every single time we tried to, it
yeah,
was always like one, two garrisons that they 100% have somewhere alive, and we couldn't get it. Like we just couldn't get them, and it was really really hard because they just neutralize our garrisons, and we cannot spawn on them. So the only thing is OPs, and then
mhm,
OPs get neutralized, and it's just like a domino effect of
yeah.
complete domination.
They were quick to react to wherever you were.
I
For
completely
example,
agree with that.
one of the last things that you had as a unit, as a team, you had that big. Someone managed to go around. I think it was Alcree. I managed to get a garrison all the way around, and
Yeah,
then you had a huge spawn wave pushing. And I thought, oh my god! I was looking at the sky. I could see that not many players were there. There was only about 2, maybe 3 players that took a few of you out. And I think that those 3 players saved that point because they let everyone else know, and then you just had basically everyone come. and everyone was
Yeah.
facing your direction, and that's why there was a lot of shooting in the open field. So they were
I mean,
very good for it.
it was not the best approach, but we just couldn't like we didn't have better. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
Mhm.
We tried to have better approaches, like from the east.
Yep.
We tried east like multiple times because it's
Hmm.
the most safest approach because you have
Yep.
more cover and everything. But it just didn't work. They completely started to focus on that, and we
Hmm.
then switch like to the other one. But yet again, they negated us. So even at one point we were circled them completely around
Yes.
with
We had 4
garrisons.
garrisons. Yep.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, they had like 100%, like one Gary inside that they spread out, and they
Yeah.
completely like just we couldn't even spawn on any of them just because of the 50-meter or 100-meter rule. I forgot
Hmm.
for the Gary. Yeah, it was a pain in the ass, to be honest. It
Every
was
time you
unlucky.
every time you took down a garrison inside, even I was getting confused as to where the new garrison is. I couldn't find it. I had to wait sometimes for someone to spawn, and then I'd look. It was very difficult for me, and I'm looking at the sky, so
Oh
I
yeah.
can only, you know, feel sorry for you trying to find it. But tough game.
Yeah, we had a really tough like time finding their Garys, especially on inside foy. It was like a
Yes.
lot of times we destroyed them,
Hmm.
but they just I guess like instantly rebuild them or something. It
Yep.
was yeah, it was really hard. Our
Wow.
RT, I guess they did a really good job, even though they had like a lot of pressure. And
Hmm.
their RT, as far as I know from the comms, they completely like every single time we were pushing somewhere, I heard that their RT like is just destroying us every single
Well,
time.
yes.
Yeah, they had a really precision, like good
Mm.
shots on our pushes and everything.
And attacking Foy as the axis has to be one of the hardest points, second points out there, because you've got a city, a town to
Yeah,
attack, and you have so many. Like you're saying, you could find a garrison. There's so many OPs that you can put down. They can come from different direction. It's probably the hardest point to capture. And if you capture it and you can defend it, you're loving it. You're loving life. And I felt like
yeah,
that's what they wanted to do. They didn't really want to push after that initial almost winning the game on the hour mark. I felt like they didn't really want to push the next point. At one point, they had 276s facing the last point. They could have pushed it, but they were happy just to sit and around and just kind of, it felt for me to see the game through. Um, but what a moment at the hour mark. That huge spawn wave. I don't know
oh
who
yeah.
put that garrison down, but big, I guess, from you guys, big thank you for whoever put that one up, because that was timed so well. And I'm surprised that none of you saw that garrison, the airhead, come up, to be honest.
Yeah, it was. I guess. I guess a lot of people smoke cigars, so they like the smoke blocks the screen probably. Sometimes me as well when I take a puff and one two, it's just really hard to see the sky. You just see something in front of you.
I
So
thought you was
I
joking,
think
but
that
the way
was
you're
the
talking
mistake.
is serious.
No, it happened once. It happened once. So, yeah. But I guess it can be a problem. I mean,
Mm.
it's how can I say, a mist and a lot of hectic like going around, and it's possible that we miss it. But I think we only missed that once, and after that, every single thing they made
Yep.
or went behind us, we saw it and we just got rid of it immediately.
Yeah.
It was just that one mistake that kind of cost us almost the game. So yeah, definitely.
Well, what turned out could have been half an hour turned out to be a full game. It was a very beautiful game to watch. Tight. I guess you're probably a little bit frustrated. But at the end of the result, at the end of the game, the results are 4-1. I think after how they performed and how you performed, I think that's a correct score. I don't think you deserve the 5-0. I think at least the 4-1 is fair. A win, a loss is a loss. But the fact that how you were persistent and continued to push even right to the end. We saw, I think it was Panos get a transport truck in the last minute or so, pushing through with with the truck, going in on his own. He actually dismantles the truck, goes through, he gets taken out. But it's the fact that right to the last second you were continuing to push, and I think that 4-1 is a fair result.
I mean,
You might,
it was a fair result in terms of they played really well, and we did a lot of mistakes, especially when we lost to West Bend. We did too many mistakes, I would say, and especially with the Garys, and that cost us the foy.
Yep.
But I guess that's the thing we can learn from always, and we can improve on. I think the best thing we currently have as a team is that. How can I say, a spirit, like not giving up. I think that's the only thing we have that is better than any team in this league, to be honest, because we just never give up until the last moment.
Yep.
And that's the thing. If we can keep that and keep on improving tactically, I mean, and team wise, I think we can beat a lot of teams here. So I hope we can keep on improving, and I say thank you to my team again because they did an awesome job keeping through the end of the game. We got 1 point at the end, anyways.
It's better than nothing. It might do something at the later stage. And I completely agree with what you're saying. You constantly do not give up. And I remember one of the matches, and I think it was Stalingrad against War and Red. I believe this was months ago, and I remember watching you guys, and they took you by surprise. They were basically on the 5th point within about 20 minutes, but you just continued to go and go and go right to the end. You managed to last a little bit longer, like up to the hour, maybe 45 minutes. But the fact that you could have just went, you know what, fuck it. Sorry. But you didn't. You continued and you constantly push. And I've always seen that throughout your games. So 100% agree on that.
Yeah.
On to the next one, I believe. Tough one. I don't know who you've got next week.
I forgot. I have to check, but yeah, I completely focused on this match only. Now it's time to focus on the other one.
Well, go, and I don't know if you're going to go do a team brief with your team now or maybe another day, but go and enjoy that. Go get some sleep because that surely took some energy out of you.
Probably you as well. Thank you for streaming. Yeah.
No worries. No worries. I'll see you around.
See ya.
Cheers. Bye bye. You've heard it from Judge himself, the commander of WD44 and the FLX. Fantastic win from Carlton BZL. Absolutely. The way that they executed their push, there's no way that they did that fluke. You know, they made sure that they flanked first, then pushed. They made sure that they had someone flanking Foy ready for it because they knew in themselves that they can take West Bend back, and they did. And as soon as that they did, they already had a recon team inside of Foy. They had a little flicker. They also had a garrison ready for the next spawn wave, which was fantastic, which is why in around 10 minutes later, they capped Foy. Close call at an hour mark, but the relentless Axis, WD44 and the flanks continued to push right to the end, making it a 4-1 victory. That is it from me to you tonight. We might have a game to raid shortly. So when you get to this stage, I'll be having a little look if there's a game that we can raid. Hopefully we can, and pass on this. So do stick around. I'll type in chat down below or to the side if there is anything happening. So do stick around and jump on to the next one. Garthnix, thank you very much for the raid as well. Big weekend. Seasonal started. Nice ECL games. Let's wait till next weekend for me to you. Thank you very much and good night.